So this is going to begin our series of short mini lectures online to walk you through some of the assignments related to the literature review project. We will also have some lectures in addition to those directly related to your assignments, one on how to review a peer's work and one on how to organize and synthesize the literature as you're getting ready for your outline and your first full lit review assignments. And so today we're going to again talk about how to prepare your topic paragraph. So the topic paragraph assignment has 3 sections. The first is a paragraph describing the topic, why it's interesting and relevant, and some pertinent background on your topic. The second is a method paragraph stating which search engine and keywords you used for your initial literature search, how many papers your search yielded, and what your screening criteria are. And the third is a list of 5 citations from peer-reviewed articles on your topic. And so at this point, most of you should have either already turned in or are close to turning in your topic statement as a phrase or a sentence. Over the weekend, we will be giving you back feedback so that then a week from this Friday being September 14th, you will turn in this topic paragraph assignment. So that's kind of where we are in the scheme of the literature review project. So now let's look at these 3 sections in a little more detail. So the topic description. What is the context or background of your topic? Why is it interesting to study? What piqued your interest, or what's the interesting situation or problem? And what is your goal for exploring this topic? What do you want to accomplish through this literature review? Or what do you see will be the contribution to science by synthesizing and understanding the literature in this particular field you've chosen to study? So to look at this in more detail, here's an example topic paragraph from a past student, and I would suggest pausing this video right now to kind of just take a minute to read this through, and then I'll point out some of the nice features of this topic paragraph. You can see through this paragraph first that there's some sentences in the beginning that set up the issue. So the use of anhydrous ammonium, a nice description of how anhydrous ammonium is used and consequences of that use. You see that as the person is describing this topic, they have included the references within their description, and so they're already including appropriate references. And then finally, there's a clear statement at the end that describes the goal of the review. So a better understanding of how anhydrous ammonia affects microbial activity in biomass will provide researchers and farmers the ability to better create, plan, and implement more sustainable farming practices. So it's kind of a long sentence, but it really clearly states the goals of this review. So then the next thing that you're going to write is a method paragraph. And this includes which search engine you used, what were your keywords, how many papers did your search yield, and what process did you use to screen the papers in your initial search? Because your initial search almost always will include many, many more papers than you intend to actually use in your review. So here is the method paragraph from the same example that I showed. Again, you could pause this video to give this a quick read. And so here are some interesting features of this. So right at the beginning, after one sentence to describe, again, the goal of the review and the goal of the literature search, we see that this person has used Web of Science and Google Scholar. This is followed by a set of the keywords that this person used and the results of that search. And as I noted in class, you can see that when they used these keywords, anhydrous ammonia and soil and micro, the initial search produced 38 references on Web of Science and 7,930 on Google Scholar. So again, just to bring this point home one more time, Google Scholar will cast a very broad net, and you have to really have a plan of how you're going to narrow that. One thing that's interesting in this method paragraph as well is the use of the asterisk. So if you see the anhydrous ammonia and soil and micro with an asterisk, going back to this, what this will allow you to do is have any results with micro as the beginning of the word. So you can get microbe, microbial, microbiology, and so it can allow you to just a little bit broaden the search. All right, and then the last thing I want to point out is the very end sentences. And so one thing that this person did with it was that they also used the reference sections of their selected articles to broaden the search. That's an acceptable practice, but of course state that you did it. And then this total set of references were scanned to select only those with anhydrous ammonium and fertilizer to assess the effect of fertilizer application on soil microbial activity and biomass. And so this person very specifically knows the criteria for which papers they will include or not include. Finally, the citation section. Pretty straightforward, 5 citations, organize them well, and be consistent in your formatting. Here are the 5 sources from the same example, and you can see that they are organized alphabetically. They all have the same formatting, and they are all from peer-reviewed literature. So all 5 of these references need to be from peer-reviewed literature at this stage. And then a last note, just to remind you or show you that the model topic paragraph that I have given you here is in this topic paragraph assignment aid. So if you go to the literature review instructions, rubrics, and assignments module, and then down to the topic paragraph assignment aids, click on that link. It should give you this list of a template for method paragraph, the model paragraphs, citation guidelines, and also our grading rubric that we will use for this assignment. And so with that, of course, as always, feel free to come see us if you want to discuss your topic at all. Thanks.